everyone. I'm here in a design thinking class. And what is design thinking? Well, design thinking is using a humanistic approach for problem solving and innovation, using empathy, creativity, and experimentation. Now, this all sounds like too much of a definition, so let's take a simple example. If I were a student and I'm given this pencil, and then I'm given an eraser, I have two separate objects that I need to keep in a pencil box or wherever I store these and take it every time I go into tests and everything. Now, if that can be substituted with a pencil with an eraser at the end of it, now I don't need to carry two different objects, but it's all in one. I write, and when I don't want something, I can erase using the eraser at the back. This is one of the examples. I'm not saying this is a perfect pencil. You don't need to have such a big eraser. You've seen sleeker pencils. But what we are trying to say is that design thinking is to solve that problem. Initially in the pilot project, I might put a big eraser like this. Later on, when I see people using it in the difficulties and in the various experimentations and testing, I can make neater designs. So this is very important. You need to think like the user, which is where empathy plays a role. I need to think like a student. What are the inconveniences? If I, as a manufacturer of this pencil, just think that, you know what, it's convenient for me to manufacture pencils and then it's convenient for me to manufacture erasers, it suits me, but it may not be suiting the user who will have to carry several objects before going to a test. So thinking along the lines of the user is a very important part. Now, why are we thinking about all of these things for students is that these are things that the industry needs. These are things that you'll learn a bit in college too about. But then the early on you think of these problem-solving approaches, what happens is you don't look at things as problems, but you look at them as opportunities. Now you may wonder, how can I solve all the world's problems? Do I have all the solutions in my head, in my heart? And so therefore, that's what we're here. You have the potential within you and all of us, right? A singer has the music within them, even if they're sleeping. Now, just because they're sleeping, then that they didn't sing doesn't mean the music is not in their head. Likewise, our potential is always within us, and we need to wake up that potential. When it's woken up, it's called talent, but when it's within it is latent. Talent and latent have the same alphabets. One is in the hidden form and one is in the explicit form. So what we are here is to inspire that potential within us. And for that, we may need some empowerment, the can-do thinking. So therefore, next time you look at a product and you see that it's not functioning, it's like you looking at the mirror. As a person, when you look at the mirror and I feel that my glasses is a little crooked like this, I can't change there on my reflection, but I need to change it on me. If I change it on me, the reflection will be fine. So if companies make better products, naturally you'll see the users being satisfied. You can't just tell them, hey, you need to be satisfied with what we give you. We need to think like the user and then make the changes here automatically. They will be satisfied, whoever's using it. So that's a very big part of design thinking. And when you listen to Hayden's video, it'll talk about the different phases that's required. The empathy phase, the design phase, right? The pilot testing phase. And then, once you do that, you actually have people testing the product. These are the various phases where you brainstorm the various ideas. I might have suggested this. Someone will say, can we make a holder for this? So these are the various ideas. And in the end, is this, how cost effective can we make this? This is all part of the design thinking phase. I hope everyone enjoyed this session. And when you listen to Hayden's video, all of this will come together of why we are involving you in this project, which talks about the various phases of how you need to understand people, interview them, role play them, listen to their needs and challenges. What are their different, things that can help in providing them the potential solutions.